Ba ba da ba 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 ba. We are live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to yet another exciting chapter of A Tale D20 presents Descent into the Void, Campaign 2, where five friends journey together to tell a story of mythic proportion. As you can see, Rachel is traveling right now, but they'll be joining us shortly in the second half. But I want to just go and give a quick shout out to our very own Declan, who plays Dullahan. If you did not catch it and are not catching it, the team over at D8 Dungeon have been putting on an amazing charity stream for trans lives, and it is fantastic. Yours truly was in one of their streams yesterday, so you can go check it out at their channel. Declan, if you don't mind, quickly, could you just remind the people exactly what you're streaming, where they can find it really quick?
Yeah. So you can the charity event is ending tonight at 1 a.m. Irish local time. And it has been 9 games. We're currently in game 8 of the 9. And you can catch it. All the VODs will be available. So if you're here, stay here, watch this. But you can donate, even if you are, and do stick around for a tale of D20s. But you can donate if you head over to our social media channels at D8 Dungeon. The Tiltify link is all there, and all the proceeds are going directly to Trans Lifeline. And I am not happy with Omar because Omar stole the show in the first game. I mean, I'm really happy because it helped raise loads of money. But I got out DM'd, so phenomenal game. So thanks so much, Omar, for participating in that as well.
Thank you so
I'm
much
looking
for
forward.
inviting. It was so fun. So please check that out. Declan will be leaving us on the second half of the show today to do duties over there, but we will be definitely rating you guys over and spreading the love. So cannot wait. You have such an amazing cast, amazing team, and an amazing a charity that you're donating to. So please, everyone, check them out. But before we jump into tonight's festivities, we have a couple of announcements to make. Starting off with sorry, I'm lost for words. Starting off with our sponsor for campaign 2, Level Up Advanced 5th Edition. So if you don't mind, Zeki.
You're muted.
Oh
Great start to this sponsorship read. So we have Level Up Advanced 5th Edition Dungeons and Dragons. They have been providing us with some of the most top tier additional content that I've personally seen that isn't just completely broken. So if you're looking for something that you can add to your games that is going to enrich your characters' backgrounds, or you want to look for destinies to give your players to kind of give them additional motivations to whatever character backstory they created, you don't really need to look any further than with what Level Up Advanced 5th Edition has been producing. I myself have the Destiny of Darkness, and you'll see that unfold within this campaign that you're reviewing right now. Besides that, I just got to shout out to them because they even took all of the SRD items and made sure that they were in there. So that way you don't have to flip through other books, go to other websites. It's all in one place. And it's been super helpful when designing characters. So take a minute and check out Level Up Advanced 5th Edition when you have a chance.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Zeki. You can check them out at a5e.tools.
And I foresee that I'm the next ad in this spot, and I have the destiny of prophecies from A5.
Oh,
But
segue.
I feel as if I'm going to foretell you or tell you about our second sponsor, which is Fantasy Grounds, and they are a TTRPG VTT where you can play all of your fantastic games. You can craft your own epic campaigns. You can import and explore official adventures from top publishers, and it allows you to connect with your friends from across the globes. It allows you to bring all of your gaming dreams to life. It is a fantastic place. It allows you to do all your dice rolls together and connect, share your awesome maps. And it's been our VTT of choice for multiple years, and we highly recommend it. Please check out the links in our descriptions below. We absolutely love them and highly recommend them. There's awesome features that you'll see here today as we dive into more battles.
Awesome. Yes, please check them out. And you can hit the link below. You'll see a little Fantasy Grounds banner that's in our description area. That will be our affiliate link. So please click that and download because they are awesome. Don't forget that you can use your page points as you watch the channel, as you collect it over time, to assist the players as they go on. You can give them advantage, bonuses, or you can assist the DM and cause chaos for the players. So don't forget you have that. Oh, please.
just give us all the blessings.
Yeah, help us. Especially since Declan and him are fighting, since he was all combative in his I've showed him in his next game. Omar's gonna give it to us now.
We'll see. Well, with that being said, all announcements out the way. Really quick, we are not going to be meeting next week. A lot of us are out. I myself will be at Gen Con working with Magpie, and we will be seeing a lot of Magpie stuff might be coming to the channel as well. So we'll probably have a rerun instead, but we'll see what's going up. But just know that the following week we will not be on, but we will be on for the week after, and more announcements towards the end of the show. So, with that being said, announcements are all done. Everyone's all ready. Maybe we'll take a deep breath and exhale, because we're going to start tonight's episode of Descent to the Void, Campaign 2. Cue the intro. Alrighty, we are back. So, why don't we recap the last session before we continue this battle? Last time, MGUs, you had embarked on your first official quest to aid the inhabitants of Roncalli, Summerfield and Merville, as they had placed a request to the Fractal Centaurum to defeat what seems to be a band of sentient gnolls that were stealing and damaging their properties. As you arrived, it seemed that the problem had escalated, and that the gnolls were attacking people, injuring, though no one had been killed yet. You had met with the mayor of Roncalli as well, and he told you about how the gnolls were gathered together, broke into the 3 different towns, and how they all pulled their money together in order to afford the spellbinders from the Fractal Centaurum, as the government themselves of Corinth didn't seem to bring any aid. You were directed to head towards the spire where the Storm Ridge fighters were located. The Stormbringers were located, with their captain, Lillian Stormridge. She was an older, crass-mouthed halfling who had doubts on the Fractal Centaurum, but as they had paid for you, she began to explain the trials and tribulations that they were going through. And it seemed they also captured a gnoll themselves. She wanted to torture them, but you all convinced her otherwise, and you used your magical prowess to pull information. You discovered that the Gnoll was able to speak Draconic in a strange, otherworldly language, which Sully ascertained that they were speaking about a ancient deity, a 5-headed creature that was their master, a queen who was to be risen. Unsure exactly what this deity was, you found out more information, their whereabouts, the hideout within the Mystic Mountains that these gnolls were, as well as a strange frescoes depicting the same ones that you saw when you had entered the void of the Dragon Faction Wars. Lillian then directed you all to go to the western camp of the town, where you were to watch and make sure that the gnolls did not enter in there, and they did, to defeat them. And in that evening, they did attack. You all were set your traps around, but Dullahan decided to visit Eliana, the daughter of the mayor, as it seemed that Eliana had a drive to fight, to show her honor and defend the town. And Dullahan showed a camaraderie with her, telling her that the map towards the hideout of the gnolls was hidden inside a compartment on the wall. He then left and was ambushed by a small pack of gnolls. Attempting to defend the people, he was surrounded while the rest of the MGUs fought off against another larger pack. Zendaric left the group as they battled on the tower to aid their ally, and that is where we had left off. So, as the battle rages on MGUs, the snow is becoming heavy as the sun is starting to set. The amber colorings turning in more into dark shades of purples, as you can hear the screams of the town people as several gnolls are breaking in and out of buildings, grabbing belongings, injuring people, and battling you all. As we will continue at the top of the round. So, let's see here. Top of the round, we have Sully, and followed by Dullahan, then the gnolls, Ink, a gnoll, Zendaric, and then the rest of the gnolls. So, Sully.
DM, would you be able to reshare the map?
Certainly. There you are.
Cool. So now that I am faced with these gnolls at the top of the steps, I remember that we had rented some items, and I pull out my stone of, I just want to make sure I say it right, stone of controlling earth elementals.
Mm-hmm.
And I toss it kind of in front of the gnomes, the gnome gnolls, and like kind of in the center next to Ink and myself, and I summon an earth elemental.
An earth elemental. Okay. Let me pull out one of those.
Now that is my action. I don't know if the earth elemental itself gets a turn then, but
Does it say when the earth elemental goes?
use an action to speak its command word and summon an earth elemental, as if you would cast the conjure elemental spell.
Ah.
So
Let's look up that conjure elemental spell.
yeah.
Alright, so you choose You call forth element service. You chose Earth within a 10-foot cube. Alright, appears in the space for yada yada. The elemental is friendly to you and your companions. Roll initiative for the elemental.
Excellent.
Okay.
Would it be easier just to have it go like in tandem, or do you want to have its own?
Yeah, let's actually have the elemental go right after you. But the elemental is large, and this is a small space, so as you cast it off, Big Steve is at
That's
the
fine.
corner, and will... Let's go ahead and roll Big Steve a dexterity saving throw to see if he can kind of get out of the way. Okay. And I'm going to do the same thing for the gnolls themselves. Because there are two gnolls who are up there with you and are going to get pushed back by this large, bulbous creature. Natural ones for them. Alrighty. So, Sully, as you go ahead and place this onto the ground, even though the stone itself begins to rumble as pebbles begin to shake and fuse together, more and more of the earth begins to form as a magical circle appears on the ground. As this humongous crag-like being pulls itself from the rubble of the tower, you see this 10-foot creature stand before you as Big Steve is pushed all the way to the edge of the tower. And you're like, but he manages just to kind of scurry and pull himself to the edge, not being knocked off. But the Laughing Gnoll and the Gnoll Champion, both at the edge, have rolled natural ones on their save and are knocked out by the sudden appearance of this large earth elemental and will take fall damage as they fall to the ground. 5 points of fall damage.
Does that kill any of them?
No, they're all quite healthy.
Well, for now.
For now. But they will land, this one will land in the tree, tangled, while the other will land next to his frozen friend, the cocky Gnoll Pack Lord, who's still encased in ice on his feet.
Is the cocky Gnoll Packlord still alive technically though?
Yes, he's just frozen and has to use his action to break out of that.
Okay.
But just you hear the sounds of just what sounds like rocks scratching against each other as you hear this large elemental looks around and looks to you for instruction, as is now going to be his turn. As I'll make him go right after you with an 18 initiative.
Okay. I will have it jump off and land on top of the two gnolls.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and have them roll dexterity saving throws again to see, because this gnoll just uses move action to just jump off. And since it's about 15 feet, he still will have 15, or it still have 15 feet of movement as it lands next to the Gnoll Champion and the cocky Gnoll Pack Lord. Let's go ahead and roll there.
Yeah, what would it be like if a giant 10-foot boulder landed on top of them?
A 19. I'm going to say that succeeds. They just barely manage. Actually, the Gnoll Champion gets disadvantaged because technically he would fall prone onto the ground.
And the other one's frozen, so they both technically
Yeah.
should be at advantage, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it's okay, so the Gnoll Champion, the Gnoll Pack Lord succeeds, even though he's stuck. He can just barely manage to just move his body out the way, but unfortunately the prone Gnoll Champion gets squashed, taking, this is some heavy damage. I'm gonna say
I could math it out for you, but
no need.
it's a lot of force.
The density of granite is at the velocity.
I'm gonna say 3d6.
You're very generous, these gnolls.
Okay, plus 4. So we'll say 9 plus 4, 13 points of bludgeoning damage as it crashes down onto the Gnoll Champion. The one that survived, that succeeded, will take half.
Okay. Um, and then it still has 2 actions.
Yes, it
So,
does.
or it has like 2 attacks, I should say, for 1 action. It has a multi-attack. It's going to use its slam attack, which is a +8 to hit. I'm going to hit first the Null Champion.
Alrighty.
I guess I should just do that. 24.
24 will hit. I can go ahead and
Then-
roll damage if you wish.
All right. Dealing 2d8 plus 5, so 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alrighty. This is a null champion, correct?
Yeah, the Null Champion first.
Okay. So 11 points of bludgeoning damage. Nice. He's looking rough now.
And we'll hit the same one again, the Null Champion again, because the cocky Pack Lord is still frozen. So it's going to take a full action just to like get unfrozen.
Sure. And this
So
is
I
at
will-
advantage. Actually, roll that one more time in case it's a nat 20, and I'll double it if it is.
Oh,
Because he is prone. Okay.
almost.
Almost.
But the second attack, I'll roll it with advantage here. That'd be 25.
25. Yes, will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Dealing 12 points of bludgeoning damage again to the Null Champion.
No champion is looking rough as this crag creature just slams its boulder-like fist into its body. You just hear as it screams in pain.
And that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. Dullahan. You
And
are-
Dullahan's still on the other map, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Yay.
You are surrounded by 3 gnolls who now have new adjectives: the curious gnoll, the tired gnoll, and the excited gnoll. What do you
I'm still seeing the other map.
Oh, I can share that one for you so you can see.
If you don't mind, thank you. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Yeah, and I'm still kind of I'm still flanked by these the 2 on other ends of me. I think I've got I'm gonna go for the tired Noel, I reckon. He's the one that I've been kind of concentrated on for the most part. So
yeah, he's looking die. He's about to die.
Yeah, oh, great. Let me nudge him along his way. And I'm gonna hit him with my double-bladed scimitar. I hope. A 10.
Unfortunately, a 10 misses. It dodges out the way.
Does anybody
Okay.
in the audience want to help?
Yeah, that would be lovely.
Also, to remind you, Zendark does have the stars, the inspirational stars. So, just throwing it out there. Continue.
I can't use mine right now because we're not even on the same map, right?
Oh no, so those stars you can use anytime at any place. They're meta stars, but you don't have to use it now. I'm just letting you know you have that option.
Okay.
I'll just use my bonus action, I guess, to take a swing at him again. If the first one misses, I just assume it kind of glances off. It's not heavy enough to kind of break the armor. So he will swing with the other side, and that is a 17 to hit.
17 hits. Roll damage.
Please. That is 7. I think my necrotic shroud is over, if I remember from the last combat as well. I think that's past.
Alrighty, but it doesn't not even needed as you're able to cleave straight through the tired gnoll. You just see he was already lanky and aloof, but you just see him just as you pierce his throat, fall down to the ground, just in blood, just puling out.
He's done. Action, bonus action are over, but he's gonna just again with a scimitar in either hand, kind of kind of turn his body so that he can see the other one out of the corner of his eye, and just run, or else you will fall as well. And that's me done.
All right, you hear. Do you speak Draconic?
No, I do not.
Yeah, you understand nothing what this Knoll has just said to you.
Could I roll? Sorry, could I roll insight? Like, because it's that thing of I kind of tried to threaten. I assume they're not running away, but is it possible to get a read on them?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a quick insight.
Oh, the thing that I'm not good at. Oh, but that's a 19.
19. It seems that he is unfazed. They all look weak, and you can see they're bloody and tired, but they're on a mission. Whatever is kind of boistering their attitude, it's unyielding.
And I think with that, Dallin is just kind of like wipe the sweat from his brow and then just spit some blood on the ground and just kind of scuff his boots in to firm his stance.
Alrighty. Up next. Is. Okay, so at this point, Dullahan, as you hear the commotion of the townspeople, as you can see, I've now populated the map with some townspeople, as they are running around crazy, trying to avoid the Knolls, but you seem to have pulled the pack in this section towards you, though every pack has a pack leader, and you can see there is one Gnoll angrily shouting out orders to the other packs that are in the vicinity, until you hear a familiar voice. "You will not hurt my people. For the glory of my ancestors, I will strike you down," as Eliana runs in and meets the angry pack Gnoll face to face. As she will go ahead and take her turn. Against the angry pack Gnoll that has just revealed itself. There we go. Alright, her first attack is a 10, which misses. She goes ahead with that sword in hand, swinging down, but the pack lord grabs it with its feral fist, pushing her aside as she takes a step back. She holds on tight, prepares herself, and she only gets one attack. She will end her turn there. The angry Gnoll pack lord will turn to her, snarl, and proceed to attack, pulling out what looks to be a large glaive. The first attack is a natural 1. Eliana is too swift as the Gnoll crashes its glaive onto the ground. It will then proceed to make a second attack with a bite, which hits Eliana with a 16. She will take 5 points of damage. You hear, I won't fall here. I won't. I'll prove to my father and everyone that I can do this. And that will end their turn. And you are the only one, Dullahan, that can kind of see this sort of a quarter, but you're kind of in the middle of your own battle. All right. As we proceed to move back to the other group, as the cocky Gnoll pack lord will use his action to break free from the ices and Dark has encapsulated with. And he finally shatters the ice on his feet using his full action, turning around to see this large earth elemental overbearing on it, and will proceed to run giving the Earth Elemental an opportunity attack as he attempts to make his way up the tower to continue to attack those of you who are on the top. So, Sully, if you want, you can have the Earth Elemental roll an attack of opportunity.
I would love that.
Alrighty, this is no longer at advantage.
$16.
16 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh shit. That is going to be 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice. Ooh, the whole Pack Lord has now gotten to the bloody as he crashes onto the Pack Lord's arm. He begins to limp slightly, but continues to make his way up the staircase. 5, 10. Yep, can get all the way up to the top, staring Ink and Sully in the face.
Where is the door to this? Like people are just entering the bottom of this carapace. Like,
Sure, I'll show you
Any other
exactly. Well, no, they weren't able to get from the other side. They were only able to get here, which I'll draw a circle on where your door is. The door is in this general area.
okay.
Alrighty. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Alright, and that is where, because that was an action to break free, the Pack Lord made its way up, and that is where the no Pack Lord will end its turn. Ink is up next. Oh boy. As Ink looks on over and sees the Pack Lord. Oh. What will we have Ink do? Let's go. I won't use any more of their bardic inspirations because they were running low. Instead, Ink will cast Dissonant Whispers onto the Knoll Pack Lord that's right in front of their face. So, the Pack Lord has to make a Wisdom saving throw, which is succeeded with an 18. Let's see. On a successful half damage. Alrighty.
Can I see it?
Where you are from your vantage. Let me look at the map and see where you are exactly. You've jumped down. Yes, you can see it through the parapets.
Okay, because I like turned around and charmed the wild Knoll. So looking up beyond the shoulder, I can see Ink struggling with this cocky Knoll in its face, and I would like to Silvery Barbs its attempt and make it try again.
Alrighty.
As I shout out that, don't let it get you, Ink, you're stronger. And those words trip up the Pack Lord. Make him roll again.
A 9, which fails.
Yes! And I will take the advantage on the next D20 roll. Seeing her overcome, I will use that to bolster myself with the energy.
Alrighty. So the Pack Lord takes 14 points of damage as Ink sends out these whispers, hearing your call to inspire them, versus the other way around. And this Ink releases the whispers in the way they do, and you see the Knoll starts crawling and scratching at his head after hearing those whispers, and just and I believe it also has to run away. Must immediately use a reaction if available to run away. Let's immediately use a reaction if available to move away from you. All right. I just wanted to see, and it would do opportunity attacks, which Sully, you can make an opportunity. I'm gonna say Ink is more in the thing. It's not really an attacker, so instead they will just continue to hold this whispers. But Sully, you do get an opportunity attack as running down the stairs after work so hard to get up here. The Pack Lord runs away. Do you wish to use your
Sure.
reaction to do that?
Yeah, I'm not doing anything else with it. So I will generate a psionic dagger. And is the champion, right?
Yeah, no, the no pack lord, a cocky no pack
Pack
lord.
Lord. Come on now.
Oh.
No, it's so unfortunate. Natural 1.
All right. You, the whispers just, like, creeped you out slightly as you aren't able to react fast
Yeah.
enough.
I think that's exactly what happened there.
Okay.
Ink, that was kind of unnerving.
Ink kind of looked over. I can't think of it. I feel like Rachel does an amazing job of Ink. I can't come up with any of the witty retorts that they normally do. As
She,
the
like,
elders say, put up or shut up. Something to that effect.
Yeah, it scared me too. I didn't expect myself to do that or something.
Alrighty. That will end Ink's turn as they will stand there triumphantly. And the angry Pack Lord is looking really... The cocky Pack Lord, I mean, is looking very weak. The wild Knoll in front of Zindark will go. As it says something in Draconic. Do you understand Draconic?
Let me check my languages. I do not understand Draconic.
Okay.
Based on what I have written right here, no.
Alrighty, so instead it will go ahead and it only gets one attack. And
Not against me, it doesn't.
No.
Hey, it is charmed by me, my friend.
Oh, that one's charmed? Oh,
this
yep,
one
I see
is in love with me.
I see the face that
For a
charmed,
minute.
yes.
Yes, it is. It is
The-
infatuated with me right now.
The wild no will look at you. And just end its turn without doing anything. But after you hear these weird words, who knows what they mean, what do you do, Zindark, as you are up?
I don't understand it, but we heard that they were speaking, like, it was odd. Like, we heard from locals and also on the scroll said that they were speaking Knolls. Like, so, or they were showing higher forms of sentience. So I'm gonna try something weird with this one. Since I have it charmed and I affected its leader, I'm hoping that I can say to it, first in Common, I'm gonna say, do you understand Common? And then I'll switch to Elvish and I'll say, Usen van Elvanta Chatoba, or maybe Elvish is a better tongue for you, and see if it understands me, because I want to try and, I would like to try and persuade it to leave the battle, to not aid its allies, and just to leave or be indifferent for at least for a minute.
Okay. How long does the charm last and doesn't do any type of save to get out of it?
It lasts for 1 minute, and the only way it breaks is if someone attacks this creature, and it does not say that it gets saves.
Got it. Yes. Perfect. Go ahead and roll me an insight check.
All right, I'm pretty good at that. Nat 20 for 25.
Nice. As it seems to understand what you're saying. You have no idea what it's speaking since it's Draconic, but you get a sense that it understood the Common and not the Elvish.
Okay, so you understand Common. So I think you should just leave. Your boss is in trouble. Your friends are are covered in oil. Look at the situation. Look at me. If you want to be like me, you should just leave. And I'd like to try and persuade it to just be indifferent or just take a break.
I will say that'll probably be an action's worth.
Yeah, that's fine.
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check at advantage because you are charmed. Well, you have charmed him.
Ugh, not the greatest. I will use one of my inspirations for this. Oh, actually, I have my advantage from the silvery barbs. Can I roll one more for that?
I would say, yeah, I'll let you use it. Yep, I'm fine with
Okay,
that.
I'll just roll one.
For I am kind.
Oh, thank you. Okay, 16. I'll take a 16. I'll see what that gives me.
16. The Knoll stands there lulling, just like you're the snake charmer, and it's the snake moving its head left and right. Mecanto semenanto. And it seems to be. You get the sense that it listens
It's just
to you.
gonna chill for a minute?
And it's kind of
Okay.
just chilling.
Or like sits down. Okay, and then so that was my action. I still have my movement and a bonus. I will start to. I'm just gonna like motion to be like just sit and relax and run towards where Dillahan is. So I don't know if that's up or down from
That's
where
down.
I am.
I'll draw a little arrow to show you the direction that he is in.
Okay, so I will. Ooh, I'll be there in a little while, Dillahan. 30 feet that way, and I guess I'll bonus action Misty Step to go another 30 feet and try and get there quicker. Poof.
All right.
So that one's pacified, and I start booking it towards Dillahan and the people in the city. I will end my turn.
All right. Up next is the Curious Knoll, who is back on the Dullahan map. So, after seeing its ally dispatched, the Knoll looks worried. Curious to see how the surroundings around and how the battle's going, the Knoll snaps out of it and proceeds to continue to attack you, but it will move 5 feet over. And we'll go ahead and... Ooh. Okay. We use its bite attack. That was the one that was just physically biting you. I am not rolling good today. 11.
Cosmetic. Yay.
Alrighty. And that will end this turn as it goes and takes a snap at you. Up next, the Excited Knoll, who will step forward to get advantage, but still will use its spear, and at advantage will take a stab at you. 16. Alrighty, so you are too nimble, too quick to be hit by these lowly gnolls as they rush and try their best to avenge their fallen brethren, but to no avail. Big Steve will just continue to take the dodge action and hide in the corner, as it is now the Gnoll champion's turn, who will use half its movement to stand up, see this large creature, and will attempt to run away, knowing that it already used its reaction. As it's still in that motion, it will run through the trees, which 5, 10, 15. It only gets about 5 feet away, essentially, from the large beast.
Jump in that fence.
And actually, yeah, you're right. There is a fence there. Let me zoom in. So it will just go right by the fence. That's all the entrance to the fence with the door. An attempt to open it up. But it will use an action to take the dodge action and will defend against what could happen from this gnoll. Nope, I lied. It will take the dash action and will just continue to run away. That's smarter. They're sentient after all. Kind of work its way around the back. There we are. Okay. So that ends the gnoll's turns. Up next is the bashful gnoll, who is just going to notice Zendark running down as the flames are starting to die out, and will attempt to chase after him. 5, 10. We'll roll an athletics check to jump over.
Fall, 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 fall.
A
Fall,
9.
fall, fall.
It jumps up and like hits its leg on the fence and falls prone on the other
That's-
side.
Isn't that where the oil was from Zeki's trap?
Well, it's already ignite and lit, so the oil's burned up and now it's just kind of flames in the area that are
Oh,
starting to
okay.
die down. So it
sells
avoided the flames and lands halfway on the fence. We'll use the rest of its movement to stand up, and will instead use its action to dash 10, 15, 20 to get, and will climb over instead of jumping over. So that will use all of its movement just to get right next to you, Zendark. And will have no action to attack, but the Bashful Gnoll, being clumsy and falling over there and trying to do some acrobatics, does manage to make its way over towards you. And you see it blushing a little bit, very bashfully, after what it failed to do.
About to bash its face in.
The Enlightened Gnoll will see you, Zendark, and will just, at a range, cast Firebolt at you. 7.
As it comes back, I see it coming, and I turn and just like smack the fire, and it just dissipates and nullify it in the air.
Alrighty. That ends the Gnoll, and the Gnoll will not move, will stay there, and just ready to prepare to attack whomever might come next. And that will leave off with the Laughing Gnoll. This is the one that fell down originally. Will go ahead and make its way up. We'll get within melee range of both Ink and Sully, and we'll take an attack against Sully with its spear. I'm not hitting anyone. Natural 1.
That's wonderful.
It goes wide as the Gnoll completely misses. Distracted by the barks of Big Steve. Top of the round, Sully.
All right. Well, I think I'm gonna take a look at this laughing Gnoll that just attempted to spear me, and I'm going to create another psionic dagger, and I'm gonna stab him. Stab him. Get over here. And I believe this should be sneak attack.
Yes, you have an ally.
So let me make sure I turn all that stuff on. Natural 20. What's
guys are
up?
on
Oh my
Fire
gosh.
today.
It's my Barbie dice.
You also didn't put the sneak effect on you. You just clicked the effect, but it's not on you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you want to double all them dice.
There you go.
Okay, sweet. Okay, then. So now, in effect, I should do all that stuff.
19 points of damage to the Laughing Gnoll. Let's see how Laughing Gnoll's looking. Laughing Gnoll has mere single digits hit points remaining as you look and see. You see as he's barely able to stay alive.
Well, there should be more. There should be more stuff actually.
Ooh,
or
are we
I think I
missing
added
something?
all that stuff.
Oh.
Well, let me triple check because of my level up 5e picks. There should be some extra stuff going on.
Oh yes, please tell me.
Trying to find where I put it. I swear, things in my... I like write stuff down in here and then it just disappears. Anyways, I still have another attack that I can do.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do that.
Go ahead and make that attack.
Almost another nat 20.
Ooh,
That's a 14 plus 5, so that's another hit.
yeah, roll damage.
That's fine.
More than enough. As you carve through this laughing knoll, and it laughs to its death. Falling to the ground.
Excellent. And that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. The Earth Elemental is up. What do you wish to have it do?
Ooh, decisions. I will have it go after the Knoll Pack Lord, the cocky Knoll Pack Lord.
Sure. Also, it can go through walls and stuff, so
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about that if you need to.
So it's gonna make its first slam attack.
All right.
21.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Uh, 12 points of damage to the cocky Knoll Pack Lord.
Sure. Also, if you wish, you can go to the modifier in the bottom left and just hit +5 there, and it'll add the
Yeah.
5 to the damage as well. All right. 12 points to the cocky Knoll. The cocky Knoll's looking really rough.
I'm going to attack it again.
Okay.
Or the Elemental is going to attack it again. 16.
16 hits. Roll damage.
Excellent. Uh, 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
This pack knoll is squished, squashed, and flattened by this large earth creature as it slams down, leaving nothing but a bloody pool of just knoll guts.
Excellent.
Not so cocky now, are you?
And then I think I'm going to take the rest of the movement to kind of like have it like go into the earth and then pop back up next to this Knoll champion.
Nice. You see the earth elemental just go into the ground, burrow, and you see a little bit of like a mound as if a groundhog was traveling underneath the ground as it pops up Diglett style, and it appears menacing above the knoll, the knoll champion.
And that's going to be its turn.
Alrighty. Dullahan, on the next map, you surrounded, but not doing too shabby. What do you wish to do?
I think so. Okay, Dullahan is going to. He's getting flanked. He hears that Eliana is engaging in combat, and is quite worried. I can see her from where I am. Right, I can kind of.
Yeah, you can
He's
see
in my
it.
eye line. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to cast invisibility on myself,
Okay.
and my aim is to get to her, because if she dies, Dullahan thinks that the town's morale is just going to be lost entirely.
All right. So you go ahead and start casting the spell, and as you do, your entire form disappears as the knoll goes, "Heh! What?" As they look around, wondering where you have left, but they cannot see you, therefore cannot take opportunity attacks.
Yeah, and I'm just going to beeline it then towards Eliana.
Alrighty.
What is it,
Go ahead and
30
move
feet?
yourself where you like to go.
Think I'll kind of Oh, that was 35, I think. Yeah, there. That's exactly where I want to go.
Excellent.
And that's it. I can't. If I want to keep the invisibility up, I'm going to try and use it to get the jump on the Knoll pack leader. So
Fantastic. Alrighty. Up next is Eliana. Unbeknownst to her that you have went invisible, she continues to strike against the pack gnolls. Her first attack, or her only attack. Ooh, a 19, which hits. Doing 6 points of damage as she swings her sword down onto the shoulder of the angry Gnoll Pack Lord. Ha! Take that! My sword will have blood, and it will be you who pays the price. And she will end her turn there. Angry Pack Gnoll will then return in kind with 2 attacks, one with the glaive, one with the bite. First attack. It's a 7, which misses. The glaive goes wide as she ducks underneath it, and the bite is a natural 1. I killed you now. I think I'm changing my dice.
No, leave them. They're fine.
It's fine. I think,
Oh my
actually.
god.
No, that's fantastic.
I think you're doing it right, Omar.
Yeah.
The Gnoll slips on the snow and uses half his movement to stand back up as he is unable to strike against Eliana. Okay. Alrighty, that ends the Gnoll's turns. We go back to Ink. Ink will... does anybody need healing? Ink asks. Actually, Sully, do you need healing?
I guess I could use a little bit of a refresher.
Alright. And Ink will cast one of their healing abilities. Oh, unless I lied and they don't have one, eh? Oh, Cure Wounds. Here we are.
Nice.
Ooh, maximum 11 points of healing.
Oh shit, that's exactly how much I needed.
Should we stay up here, Sully, or should we go down?
I think we should go down and probably try to meet up with Dullahan and Zinzarek.
Okay, it looks like there's still 2 more. Brace yourselves as they will use their full movement to go 15 feet down, and then stepping over the blood and guts. Come on, Big Steve, and then go just beyond as they will spot the Wild Gnoll, who's currently in trance, and the Gnoll Enlightened, who's the spellcaster, ending Ink's turn. Wild Gnoll is currently in trance, just sitting there, just looking at its nails. And will end its turn. Zindarik, you are next to Bashful Gnoll, who is blushing after falling, but it's back up and ready to strike. What do you wish to do?
Oh. Do I see that Sully has and Ink have dispatched the
Yeah, you can see
ones at
Ink
the top?
has...
I can sort of see them.
Oh, yeah. Yes, you can.
I'm gonna shout out Sully and like go to reach for him and like create a vortex around him and pull him. And you feel this gravitational like pull. You take.
Whoa!
You can fail if you want, or try and resist.
I will fail.
Okay, I can pull you. I can cast a spell from 90 feet away.
Oh,
I will
shit.
pull it so that way he is opposite of me on top of that wall, flanking this Bashful Gnoll.
Ooh, so here.
Yeah,
Excellent. So
I was thinking
okay.
about potentially sending the Gnoll away, but it required a fail. I'm like, why not just bring an ally to me?
All right. So Sully, the winds pick up underneath your feet. The snow pushes up. Suddenly, another vortex appears on top of a wall. As Sully, you land superhero style on top of the wall with a Gnoll right in front of you.
I see what you did there, Zindarik.
I'll nod And I will. I don't want to leave because I'm put him in this flanking position on purpose to give him an advantage. But I will. If I go if I take a step this way, will I still be flanking for him?
No, you will not.
No. Okay. Well, then I will stay here then. And end my turn.
Alrighty, bringing your ally with you, you brace yourself, preparing to take out this new foe. As up next is the Curious Knoll on the Dullahan map. The Knoll has no idea where you went. Looking around, scratching his head curiously, and will instead go assist the angry Pack Lord. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10. It does walk past you, Dullahan. You will drop the invisibility if you wish to use your reaction to attack it.
No, he's gonna. I'm gonna hold it because I think I'll get to the Knoll Lord before he does.
Yeah, and the Curious Knoll will end its turn as it tries to make its way up there, dashing across. The Excited Knoll will literally do the same thing, except for more excitingly, and will end up right behind him. And they will end their turns there, as Big Steve will use his movement to run and catch up with Ink. Getting right behind them. Alrighty, so that's all their turn. The Knoll champion is now next, who sees the Earth Elemental and will just, since can't get away, will just continue to go ahead and attack the Earth Elemental. Alrighty. So first it will move 5, 10 feet down to get into a better position for it, and will then proceed to make its multi-attack. The first is a bite. Ooh, 24, which hits.
It does hit, yep.
Is the Earth Elemental immune to poison?
Yes.
Okay, so it does not have to make a Constitution saving throw to be poisoned, as it does have a venomous bite that it has yet to hit somebody with.
It is also resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks.
Yes, so instead of the 5 points of damage, it took 2.
Just tried to bite a rock, I'm just saying.
They're sentient, but they're not all that bright, as instead it will then continue to claw at it, hopefully thinking that this might do something different.
Yes.
A 9. You see the dice, right? You see how they're on good numbers and then fall to a poor number.
We've all been there.
A 9
nah,
misses.
Sam. Let's not hit it.
As the Bashful Knoll will see that it is surrounded and will just attempt to attack regardless. Going to take a bite out of Zendark. As it has his longbow in its hand and does not want to make an attack that close with it. 13 versus your AC.
Miss.
The spellcaster, the Enlightened Knoll, will see you two and see Ink, and will instead decide to cast a Frostbite over at Ink, summoning the energy of the snow. It forms a coalesce around his hand as it release an ice shard toward our feline friend. Ink has to make, I believe, a Constitution saving throw.
Frostbite might be an attack.
You
Or is it
cause
con
to
save?
form a creature seen within range. The target must make a Constitution saving throw. Yes. Save.
Oh, okay.
I know which one you're thinking about. You're thinking of the... I forgot what it's called. But yeah.
Yeah.
15, which succeeds. They may be able to cast spells, but they have no modifiers. 'Cause they're
They're novice
they're
casters.
so novice. All right, so that is a fail. Okay, so instead the Enlightened Knoll will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just run a little bit far back. Unable to hit. Top of the round. Sully, you are now behind the Bashful Knoll. What do you wish to do?
I generate 2 more psionic daggers into my hands, and I start attacking this knoll. Now, because the Zendaric, my friend, is not next to me, I do not have sneak attack, but I do have advantage from flanking.
Yes, so you will still get it regardless.
Oh, that's true. That's so excellent. So let me put that on me. $17. That's
Oh,
excellent.
that's
22.
22 hits. Roll damage, please.
Oh, sweet. That was a lot of good damage there. That was 15 points.
Ooh, this Knoll's not looking good at all.
And then for the bonus, I think I can take that other psionic dagger and try to cut it up into its gut
Nice.
for one final attack.
Roll that attack at advantage again.
Second nat 20. These pink dice are never
Yes.
disappearing.
Oh my god. Where'd my nat 20 at?
Gotta get Barbie dice. I don't know.
I'm on Barbie dice now.
Roll that
And,
damage.
Okay, let's do that. Did I just roll
Nice.
max damage? I think
Max
I did.
damage. You know what? Because it's max damage on a nat 20. Describe your killing blow.
The first dagger kind of, I like jump up and slice up, going like across the chest of this knoll, just missing the jugular. But then as I come around with the second dagger, it gets shoved up into this thing's chest, like through its ribs, and I twist as it disappears, letting the knoll just kind of bleed out in front of Zendaric and I as it crumples to the ground.
All right, Zendaric, let's go help Dullahan. We gotta go.
I'm gonna tell him, send your elemental after that one. It's charmed and just sitting there, but only for a minute. And I'll point to the wild knoll that's dumbfounded right now.
Got it. Okay.
Alrighty.
So then I'm done with my turn. The earth elemental. How is that champion looking?
The champion is looking pretty bad. He's broken
Alright.
arms and all that. There's shards of stone in his body.
All right, I will use one of the attacks on the champion.
Alright, go ahead and roll that attack.
21.
21 will definitely hit. Roll damage.
$12 points of damage.
And this creature, the stone creature, just carves itself into the Knoll champion, flattening yet another Knoll onto the ground as the Knoll champion is destroyed.
All right, now go after that one that looks dazed.
And the earth elemental goes forward and is going to make its last slam attack into the wild knoll.
All right, go ahead and make that attack.
Because it's like kind of dazed and charmed, does it have advantage on this attack?
Yeah, I would say you know what? Because it was told just to kind of sit there and not paying attention, Gary, I will say, yeah, you have advantage on it.
I'll take a 22.
That hits.
That's 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage to the wild gnoll. He's still awake, but he is out of its stupor as it gets slammed on. It kind of shakes its head. Looking over, it's scared, seeing the large crag creature standing before it.
And that's, I think, the Earth Elemental's turn as well.
Sure. Dullahan, invisibly, what do you wish to do?
Oh, Dullan is going to charge as quick as he can towards the Gnoll Pack Lord, and then get him right into the side. Like, he's literally looking to shank him right into the side with his scimitars.
Sure. Can you reach him, though?
Oh, not yet. Damn it. Sugar.
Just shy.
Like, if I drop it, it's going to be stupid.
Unless you have some other ability.
I've got Ray of Sickness, but like I'm not certain now is the time to do it. I think maybe now that I'm this close, I think what I might do is, seeing that the other two gnolls that Dullahan was trying to stop, they're coming. Eliana's going to be in more trouble, so now I'm kind of closer. I think I'm going to attack the gnoll, the curious gnoll, right in front of me. It's all I can do.
Alrighty, go ahead and make that attack as you appear back from your invisible, but you're at advantage, so make sure you hit advantage as it cannot see you.
Oh yeah, will do. Advantage, and then where am I at? Actions. 16.
16 hits.
Damage. And then throw these for 7. And I don't get the advantage on the second attack against it because of.
Correct. You are now visible as soon as you make your first attack.
Yeah. And I just realized I made a boo-boo, so I will learn to be a better player. Another 16 to hit him.
That hits.
Throw again. And another 6 slashing damage.
And this is to the Curious Gnoll. Oh
Yep.
man, the Curious Gnoll, after you come up with these slashes, the Curious Gnoll, look, you see blood just oozing out of its body as it falls to one knee. And it looks like it's on its last legs.
If I action surge, I don't get to move again further, right? Action surge is purely for just taking action. That doesn't give extra movement or anything like that.
Correct, yeah.
Okay. I'll hold it. Yeah, that's all. Action to bonus action. I'll hold it. I'll try and hold these two here from getting to her.
Alrighty. Although I believe you could use your action surge to use your action to take like the dash action to move if you wanted to do that, but you wouldn't be able to attack and move.
Yeah. No, I think that does give her advantage. Do you feel like it's one of those decisions that you're going to make that like is going to bite you in the ass one way or the other? I think I'm going to hold these two tough. She's doing okay so far. Right? She doesn't look like she's on her last legs, does she?
No.
Okay. Well, Eliana, and he's just going to like shout over at her. We have to get as many of these people out of here, Eliana. This place is going to be overrun. And he's going to shout out for Zendarek, Sully, and Ink. He's just going to roar so they know where he is. Just kind of throwing his voice up over the commotion if possible.
Got it, got it. You all hear the yells from your ally. Those of you who are in the other map, which is not too far away, you can hear the attacks and the clinging of swords as Eliana goes, I got this! I can handle them all myself. You don't have to worry about me. As she puffs up her chest and continues to hold on to her sword as she continues to go make strikes against the Nopak Lord. Which is now her turn. And she will do that.
There's a part of me that wants to tell her to stop being an idiot, but I realize that's hypocritical of Dullahan, so he's not going to say anything. He's just going to bite his tongue.
Got it. 19, which hits. Man, even the NPCs are rolling better than me. 8 points of damage to the warlord as she slashes through another the opposite shoulder, causing more blood to trickle into the ground. See? My sword will have its pay. And I will end Eliana's turn. The Angry Pack Lord, now seeing you appear, seeing Eliana there, will use its reaction. As it does, it will use its Excite Rampage ability. One creature the Null can see within 30 feet can use its reaction to make a melee attack. And as long as it has a Rampage trait, which, of course, all Nulls do. So the curious Null is going to go ahead and hear these shouts and Draconic from the Angry Pack Lord and make an attack against you, Dullahan. Okay. So it's going to go ahead and make that. Oh, that was the one with the spear. So we'll go ahead and attack you with that. 13 versus your AC. Which I'm sure misses.
It misses greatly.
All
Sorry to
right.
disappoint you.
It's fine. As the Angry Pack Lord, angrily seeing his minion miss, will then go and take out his frustrations on Eliana. As he will go ahead and make his first attack with his bite this time. 13 misses. Just no, this can't get a break. None of these Gnolls seem to be able to fight in the snow, it seems, as they all keep missing. But he will attempt again with a glaive attack. 7. The noses is slipping and moving.
Just too cold for them.
Just too cold
Yeah.
for their fur. They're sentient, and now they're aware that they're not wearing clothes.
See, when you live underground, like in a cave, it's like a constant 60 degrees. So being outside in the snow,
It's
it's
balmy 60.
Oh,
Yeah.
Alrighty, that ends the Angry Pack Lord's turn as we will hop back to Ink, who will see everyone leaving. And I mean, there's that Enlightened Knoll there. They're not gonna get past it. So, come on, Big Steve, we gotta catch up. And Ink will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It'll kind of, the fire has now died out at this point. And heading out through the fence, will then go ahead and cast some abilities. So let's see here. Let's do a little Thunder Wave. See if we can knock this caster down. Oh, sorry, no. Thunderclap. So it has to make a save, which it fails, taking, wow, max damage, 6 point of damage, and I believe each creature in the room must succeed or take. Okay, so no, it doesn't fall; it just gets clapped. So all of you hear a crackling sound of thunder coming from behind you as Ink releases his thunderclap, blasting the Enlightened Knoll back. And Ink will end their turn there. The Wild Knoll will attempt to run away. It is looking weak and will disengage 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to get away. Zendark, you're up.
I will hear this thunder crack noise, and I will start writing runes in the air to like catch that sound and send it back at the enlightened knoll and cast Toll the Dead.
Nice.
And it will hear a similar like a reverberation of the thunder crack. And it has to make a wisdom save.
It succeeded with a 15.
Boo. Okay, so it doesn't do any damage then because it was a cantrip. I will then do 5, 10, 20, 30. Run 30 feet towards Sully, or not Sully, towards Dullahan. And I think I'd look at my Pearl of Power to regenerate. No, I think it's a full action to do that. Okay, so I will end my turn. Yeah, tried to. So you got that right. I'm going to Dullahan and run and end my turn.
Alrighty. Up next is the Curious Knoll. Back on Dullahan's map. The Curious Knoll will attack. It missed the first time. We'll try to attack again. Actually, 5, 10, 15, 20. We'll kind of move around to aid the excited Knoll. And we'll hold...
Would he, if he's moving around, is he going to get an opportunity attack?
He's not leaving your... Unless you have Sentinel or something like that, he's not leaving your... And he will hold his action for when the excited Knoll gets closer so he can hit you at a better opportune moment. And after moving, and will end its turn there. The excited Knoll will step up, granting advantage. So now the Curious Knoll will go ahead and attack at advantage. Using... you know what? The spear wasn't working well, so they're just both going to go ahead and bite at you. 15.
Does not hit.
And the next... dirty 20.
I mean, if you want to be mean about it, yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. I want to hit something. Doing 5 points of damage as it bites onto your arm, Dullahan, and you try to ride free, but it holds on tight, pulling back and taking some flesh with it. Big Steve will just continue to run with Ink, staying right behind them. As the Enlightened Knoll will go. There we are. We'll stay there and just Frostbolt at Ink. Oh, sorry, Firebolt at Ink. Now they're starting to hit. 14, which hits. Doing 8 points of fire damage as it singes the fur on Ink's skin. That will end their turn because they're not going to move. Top of the round, Sully.
Ink, do you need any help with that Enlightened Knoll?
Guy, I mean, it looks pretty weak, but I mean, if no, go help Dullahan. Go help Dullahan.
All right.
I'll actually shoot an Eldritch Blast at it.
Ooh.
I can do magic.
I actually can do magic.
Magic swirls all around us.
Nice, 17. That will hit.
So 17.
Nice. Your Eldritch Blast just leaves a hole in the knoll. Oh, that rhymed. As it falls down to the ground, gaping Eldritch Blast, what's it called? Cavity inside of its stomach.
I didn't really know I had that in me. Let's go.
All right.
And I start using my movement to follow in the same footsteps as Zendaric, and then going to the Earth Elemental, ending my turn. The Earth Elemental is going to go up to the Wild Knoll and then use both of its slam attacks on the Wild Knoll.
Alrighty.
So let's do some attacking. 15?
15 just hits.
Excellent. Dealing 10 points of damage on the first attack.
Okay, 10 points of damage. This is the Wild Knoll.
Yes. And then for the second attack,
So weak right now.
21.
Yes. You can. I doubt you were able to do less than 2 points of damage, but go ahead and roll that damage.
That would be 12 points of damage, in fact.
The Wild Knoll that was in a stupor has been woken up by this creature, has been slammed on as it is being pulverized by the Earth Elemental. And all combatants on this map have been destroyed.
Excellent. And then so I guess that'll end that Earth Elemental's turn because it moved 30 feet and did 2 attacks. I assume then we would just be running towards Dullahan, all of us together, kind of a thing.
All right. Up next, Dullahan. What do you wish to do?
He's gonna just turn to just shout at Eliana. You've got this, right? You got this. And he's gonna. Okay. He's not Dullahan is almost on half HP. So he's kind of giving kind of a crap. And he's half smiling through his wounds. He's gonna do what he's gonna do, and I'm gonna stay on the knoll that I had been attacking. What was it? Yeah, the Curious Knoll. So I'm gonna take out my frustrations on him. Here's hoping. Lovely 19 will hit.
Go ahead and roll that damage.
Please. 8 slashing damage.
Nice. 8 slashing damage as you go ahead and slash and cleave straight through the Curious Knoll as the knoll falls apart, landing on the ground, a pool of blood in its wake.
Yeah, and on that he's going to turn, seeing it just kind of fall to the ground dead. He's going to turn and bonus action slash at the one behind him.
Sure, the excited no, who looks completely healthy. He has not been damaged yet.
Great. Good for him. I am all about healthy gnolls and making them not to be healthy. I should have not said anything. That's an 11.
It dodges out the way.
Damn it. Okay. Yeah, that's it. He hasn't got advantage any further, so you know what? No, I'm not gonna invoke. I'm not gonna try and kick you while you're down, Omar. So I'm just gonna leave it to the dice gods. That's me done.
No, kick me down. It's not me. These the gnolls you're fighting.
Yeah, the gnolls. Yeah, the gnolls.
I'm on your side.
You seem very upset with those rolls the last couple of turns. I mean, the gnolls were upset with.
Yeah,
those.
the gnolls were upset. As Eliana will go, I got this. I can take all of them on. Taste my steel, you cretins! Ha! As she goes ahead and makes a slash against the angry pack lord. And that's going to be a miss with a 9. The Gnoll dodges out the way. As it then will go and take out its glaive and attack Eliana. That was a 19. That turned to a 3. So an 8 misses. Bite attack.
I love this wet noodle fight.
This will be a difficult encounter. It's not my fault that 1, 2, 3. The Gnoll misses. The snow is just getting to it and is unable to strike. As it is, we switch back over. As Ink will go ahead and make their way with Big Steve and will dash to catch up with you guys. So that'll bring them right like in between the rest of you. Zendarik is your go.
I will making my way to them, running fast. Wherever it puts me, I don't know where it'll put us on the other map.
Are you
but-
dashing?
I mean, might as well. I'm not gonna just casually like walk down the trail.
All right, let's go ahead and put you on the other map now. Okay, and you would be right up in here in this corner over here.
Okay. I see. So that was my move and action to run ahead. I'll shout, I see them! I see them! And pass.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and you guys are basically off that map. I'm gonna close it. Fantastic. Okay. Up next is the excited Gnoll. So Dullahan, you can see of the corner of your eye your ally just running up to you, but still quite a distance away. As the excited Gnoll will go ahead and make some slashes against you. It will whip out a spear. A 9.
Yay.
It misses. Stadino is pissed. It's overexcited, like a caffeine addict. It's just bouncing up and down and unable to strike you. As it is now Big Steve's turn, who is just simply going to run and dash and get right behind Ink. And then that will take us to the top of the round. So Sully, you're just a few feet away from the next map. What do you wish to do?
I'll go on to the next map as well. I'm gonna chase after, and the Earth Elemental is also going to go there as fast as it can as well.
Okay, so we'll put you a little bit ahead of Zendarik. And the Earth Elemental, who goes right after you, will... What is his speed? Is it 30 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it can get right next to Ink. But yes, you have appeared on the next area and seeing like this mayhem of all these people running around crazy. There are many gnolls in the background that are being attacked by the Stormbringers. But you see Eliana, Dullahan, dispatching the last couple gnolls that are there. Okay, so up next is Dullahan.
Sorry, I was muted.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna, I think, proceed to just try and dispatch this gnoll that's directly in front of me again.
All right, go ahead and make your attacks.
Yeah, he's still. Okay, so Dolan. An 8.
That is a miss, unfortunately. The swing goes wide.
Bonus action. Oh, for the love of 7.
Unfortunately, a 7 misses as well.
Oh god! Just in time for Sully and Zendaric to see that and Ink. Great. I've killed 2. Yeah, he's. I think it's just exhaustion. I think it's just absolute exhaustion. In all of this, so yeah, that's why he's missing.
Alrighty. So then the exhaustion from all that and the toll of the battle and the battle taking its toll on you, you missed a couple attacks, but your allies arrived just in time to defend you and the rest of the people who are within the town. Up next is Eliana, who will go and proceed to make attacks against this Pack Lord. Miss her attack. The angry Pack Lord, ignoring all that's happened behind it seems this wet noodle contest is going strong as these two combatants just seem to be missing each other completely. But let's see with its 2 attacks if this Pack Lord is able to strike Eliana. So the first attack with his bite is a hit. Eliana's looking pretty weak now. And the second attack is the glaive. Ooh, that definitely hits. 24. Max damage. Eliana falls to one knee. And she is looking like she's on death's door after taking these attacks from the angry Gnoll Pack Lord. They will then use its reaction to incite rampage. Oh, no, it has to roll to see if it gets it back. Let's go ahead and it does get it back. And we'll have the excited Gnoll use its reaction to take an attack against you, Dullahan. That's going to be a hit, 19 versus your AC.
Is there just a very, very quick question? Is there a way to see how many spell slots I've left on my character sheet? Because I'm...
If you click in your character sheet and go down to your actions, at the very top, it will tell you your spell slots. As long as you have to be in the combat mode, I believe, though.
Okay. Sorry. I was just in display mode, I think.
And if it does not...
Does that mean I'm out?
Yes. Usually, yeah, if you are out, it kind of disappears.
Yeah, I don't see... all my... It still says use... Oh, so yeah, they're just powers and the rest are cantrips.
Yeah, so your other spells looks like they can only be used X amount of times a day. Yeah, and then your cantrips. Yeah. So you've already used your X amount of times a day abilities.
Yes, and that's fine. I was just checking to see if I had the ability to use my reaction for shield. That's all. So no, I'll take that damage. Thank you.
Alrighty. So you take 3 points of damage, and you're looking a little rough. That will end the excited Gnoll's turn. Ink will go and will use their dash to get onto this map as well. Right behind Zendaric. And now it is Zendaric's turn.
Okay, I will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Run up, just sort of take a quick glance and survey the scene. And I don't think I can see Eliana, but I can see Dullahan hurt and fighting with this Gnoll, right?
Yes.
I will pull out my diamond focus and twist it like a Rubik's Cube and light the sigils for flames, and it will glow a hot red, and the runes will appear in front of me, and I'll push it forward and shoot out a firebolt at this knoll.
Alrighty. And that's the excited one, right?
Yes. Oh, I will use my. This is when I will use my inspiration. I wanted it to hit. Come on, Barbie! Yay!
Another nat 20.
Nat 20. Yay! So it will do 2d10 fire damage. Oh yes, thank you. I needed that. Thank you. Appreciate it. That was almost a rollover to 5. I will take that. 13 points of fire damage.
This knoll is looking rough. That one hit has brought it to inches from death. That's it looks on over at the new combatants and looks scared.
That was my movement and action. I do not have a bonus. I'll shout out, "We heard you, Dullahan. We're here!" And I will pass my turn.
Alrighty. The excited knoll is gonna flee. The excited knoll will go ahead and dash away, but since it didn't disengage, Dullahan, you can make an attack of opportunity.
Yes, I will. Oh, sorry, hang on. That's a coincidence. I just got booted out of the fantasy grounds. So.
Oh no!
Oh, how did that happen? What a coincidence!
Would you like me to make an attack for you?
Would you mind? Yeah, please. Sorry, just
Yeah.
want to attempt to reconnect.
No problem. Okay, the first attack. A 14, unfortunately. You don't want me rolling your die, never mind.
No, damn it. Yeah, sorry, I fell for that, everybody.
We'll say the knoll continues to run away, trying to get out of the town. Ending its turn there. Big Steve will run up, catching up with Ink, and then we'll go to the top of the round. Sully.
Who, me? I will. Where did that? Oh, he's trying to cross that dilapidated looking bridge. Okay.
Yeah.
I will join the fray, traveling my 25 feet, and seeing this excited knoll try to get away from us, I will send another Eldritch Blast at it, I think. Or an Eldritch Blast at this particular knoll.
All right, go ahead and roll that attack.
Ugh, I finally missed something tonight, as I only rolled a 4.
Ugh, unfortunately, that is a miss. The blast goes wide, crashing to the small little creek, splashing the water.
Oh, it doesn't hit the bridge and make it fall apart.
No.
Unfortunately. Okay. That is totally acceptable, I suppose. I don't have anything else to do at the moment. So I will get the Earth Elemental to finally get onto this map.
Alrighty. The Elemental will appear right in front of Ink.
All right. And was that like using all of its movement, or was it
Yeah.
like
30. Actually, it was there. No, it gets a little closer. This is about as close as it can get with the 60 feet.
Okay, that's fine. Then that's going to be its turn then too.
Alrighty. And let me actually put Big Steve right in the back. Alright. So, Dullahan, you're up.
Yeah, and I'm just back in. Omar, would you mind, resharing the
yes.
map with me? Just because, I still have the excited knoll, but I want to go for the knoll lord.
Sure, and I accidentally closed it for myself. Let me go grab it. Here we are. Resharing for you. There you are.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm just going to go right up behind the knoll pack lord and go for my attacks.
You have advantage.
Thank you. I have a feeling I'm gonna need it. Okay, throw those.
14 hits. Oh no, it doesn't. Sorry, no, it misses.
Oh.
I thought I saw it said hit. No, it misses.
Okay. I'll bonus action again.
And you get another roll. You get a d20. A natural 20.
Go again. Oh, sorry, that was the damage. Drop those. We don't want those. We will do this.
Yeah, okay.
No.
So regular
But
damage.
yep. Throw those. 10.
10 more points of damage. The pack lord sees that being surrounded and getting slightly nervous, being slashed by your blade. Anything else you wish to do?
Yes, I'm going to action surge. So I'm going to go at it again. And I would. Does this have advantage?
Yes, it does.
Okay. We will throw these. 18 hits.
That hits. Roll damage.
Okay. Another 8 damage.
Nice. Packle's not looking well. They're taking attacks from Eliana and now even more from Dullahan. It is getting slashed apart like Swiss cheese.
He's gonna, like, now that he's on top of the pack lord, he's heard Zendaric and Sully kind of shouting and kind of looking over his shoulder. He's gonna shout, this is their leader. This is the one that's leading the attack on the village. Help.
Alrighty.
Be right there.
Eliana will go, I didn't need your help, but I will take you out myself, and will swing with her sword at advantage. I did not do that. Advantage one more. So 14 would miss, but a 17 will hit. Doing 8 points of damage. The Pack Lord will go. The Pack Lord will turn around and see that it's surrounded. Yeah. That. Surrender! Surrender! And will go on his knees and kind of puts his arm out, seeing all of his allies either running away or failing. And then the battle's going pretty well with the Stormbringers, and they're taking out the gnolls. And you protected the people here as the Pack Lord sees that and just gets down on his knees. Surrender! We'll end his turn with that. Ink will kind of, so what do you want to do? And we'll hold their action according to how the rest of the party wishes to proceed. Zendaric.
I don't know, like, I think I'm 70 feet away from them. Did I hear them shout, like, croak out surrender?
Yeah. It yelled
okay.
it.
So we not, okay, fine, sure. I'm gonna run.
You'll have all
30
the
feet
guilt.
Closer.
Is the excited Null still running away though?
Yes, the excited Null is running away.
I mean, you don't want to let it warn whatever's left at that temple.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, hearing that one croak surrender and kneel down, I'm going to tactically assess that this excited one could be a potential threat if it escapes. So, I will firebolt it.
Alrighty.
Dirty 20.
That hits. Roll damage.
Ugh. For only 2 points. But I guess that's all it needed.
That's all
Yay!
it needed. This is exactly true. As the Null's running away, you just see it falls to the ground, igniting in flames. Alrighty.
And that take care of that.
So, at this point, the combat has ended. You could see that the gnolls are running away from the Stormbringers have been killed, or this one that's just waiting to be captured. As the battle calms down, and the rush what's the word what you get, a rush of adrenaline. The adrenaline dies down now that the battle has subsided. The Knoll then looks around. You see a bit of tears fall down his face. Surrender. As Eliana goes, "Ha! You should fall to my blade, you coward! But we've done it! We've won! Victory! I told you!" As she holds up her sword up high, and the rest of the members of the Stormbringers around are also proclaiming victory. The battle has been won today, and the town of Roncalli has been saved for now. And with that, we are going to take a break.
All right.
All right, so this is where we bid adieu for today for Declan. I know you have to head on over and handle your responsibilities, but we'll see you on over.
Responsibilities.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's fine. But no worries, for a good cause.
Yes. Oh yeah. Why did I sound so defeated? Sorry. Yes, it's for charity. Yay!
So we'll see you over there after the stream. So thank you so much. And rest of you, stay tuned. We'll be back in just a few short minutes. And we will conclude tonight's episode of Descent into the Void. All right. See you in a bit.
Bye.
And we are back. What? So, as you can see, Declan has left to go on and do separate duties with his channel. And we have, you're not seeing yet, Rachel. Rachel's here. Let me go ahead and add them to the stream.
I don't see Rachel. This doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that's it.
I don't know if they can even hear you. Let me add you in there. Okay. And boom, you should be appearing. Yeah, you are. Oh, but all your filters went
You're
away.
so green. It's so.
All the filters went away. Of
Go ahead.
course it did. Let me just go ahead and fix that very quickly. Oh, that's because I turned it. There we go.
Hi, it's
Hi.
Omar. He's the problem. Yeah,
It's Omar.
He needs to do settings.
Well, I-
You almost made me spit up.
Jeez, coming from me. Bam! Look how
Ah.
quick that was.
So
Boom.
swift.
Here I
3, 2,
am.
You
1.
could say. Could say it
Oh
was
my
a very
god!
swift
Delete
action.
Delete you now. All right. Well, now that that's all fixed, welcome, Rachel. Glad to have you back.
So good to be here. This is much better than being on a train or in
Yeah.
a car. Transit has just been an impediment to me being here in a major way these past 2 weeks.
Well, we're happy you're here now.
I'm so glad to be here. Oh
Yeah.
boy, I'm so glad we kicked some knolls in their knoll holes and are gonna continue onward.
All right. Well, welcome back, everyone. So let's remove the bookmark and continue our story. So, as the sun completes its process of setting and night falls upon Roncalli and the rest of Greymoor, you all look around you and see the aftermath of the battle that just took place. The gnoll bodies are sprawled around. There weren't many, about 15 or 16. It was a little bit. But it seems that between the 8 that you all dispatched and the 8 that the rest of the Stormbringers have, minus the 1 you have captive, you have defended this city. Although the windows and the doors are once again damaged by those who broke in, you see in the hands of the bodies of the gnolls are gold and silver and other types of trinkets, though they're being removed in an attempt to be returned to their owners by the Stormbringers. The one angry gnoll lord stands or sits down on its knees with his arms behind his neck. Surrender! As it tries its best to mouth out common as Eliana with her sword up in the air looking down. Surrender's too good for you. I should dispatch you now with my blade, holding her sword very angrily intently to the neck of the gnoll. The rest of you are in that area as well as you step over the dead bodies and have now collected in that section. What do you all wish to do?
Zendarik, I think we had kind of made a decision earlier that we should head for that mountain trail, right?
I think so.
It seems like our problems here have been nullified.
I see what you've done there. Perhaps let's advise Eliana and be on our way.
Do you think we should interrogate this pack lord anymore?
Perhaps just a word, and then let them do with it as they wish. Can we walk sort of closer towards Ink and include them in the conversation?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
In case As we get closer, and actually I see you, I'll like impress in your mind that Eliana's been a little on edge. We should help her not stoop to violence, and or like give in to like the deep violence and hatred that she has. And I'll say, Ink, let's make our way towards this null captive. It's been croaking surrender. Perhaps we can communicate with it.
Yes, let us speak with the Knoll and see what we can glean it through questioning it. Sorry, I've been a little out of it for a little. I feel like I've just suddenly returned to myself. This one's been a weird one. Let's go talk to the Knoll.
It's been a crazy day. And Dillahan's next to her right now. I think he would have stopped her from like attacking it immediately, right?
Well, she, at this point, well, I don't know, but she is not attacking. She's kind of looking like with a sword, with blood in her eyes as she looks down. She looks up at you all as she's hesitating, and you could just see just this look of anger upon her as she goes and clutches the necklace underneath her armor.
I'm gonna say, good work subduing your enemy, Eliana. Let's question this captive you've gotten and try and like make her feel like she's captured it.
Fine. She reluctantly pulls back her blade and kind of kicks the knoll to the ground. We should find out where it is. Find out any information you need to know. I want to take out the real leader and the rest of this vile pack. As she turns and looks over at all of you.
I think you should stop being so hasty and maybe let us deal with that.
Yes, we can be quite convincing in an interrogation situation. The information that we could get from this knoll is more important than the satisfaction of seeing this battle truly ended, if you gather my meaning.
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check, Ink.
Oh boy, here it is. Welcome back to the horrifying rolls that will be mine. Persuasion?
Yes.
Cool. Oh, please. Please, 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 please. How does a 16 fare in my persuasion station?
She looks up at you, Ink. Looks down at the knoll. Fine. I heard an explosion anyway over at the Stormbringers. We should make sure that they don't need help or something. She reluctantly turns around and kind of walks away.
Thank you for your grace in this moment, Ink says as they walk away and gives like a courtly bow, and then turns to the knoll.
Okay. The knoll looks up at you. Marak Senora Setenahit, which is Draconic, which you understand, I believe.
Which I do understand. Excuse me?
Do what you will. You have won this battle. My pack has fled or been defeated. Spare me. If you see it in your heart to.
Ink returns in Draconic. We wish to not indulge in needless bloodshed. But we do ask that you share some information with us. It is only right as the defeated party. It is courtly to proceed in this way. And what can I do for convincing people to do shit?
Well, you can intimidate him or persuade him, or if you have a spell.
I'm trying to remember if I have a spell. Ooh, yes. How many spell slots do I have now? Level 1?
You have 4 level 1 spell slots, I believe. 4 or
Cool.
5.
I would like to, while I am saying this to the Knoll, I'd like to cast Charm Person.
Oh, okay. So go ahead and he has to make a wisdom saving throw, I believe.
I do believe that that is true.
Okay.
Yeah. Wisdom DC save. Thank you.
Okay. So let's go ahead and roll that.
That does
continues.
not succeed. Do not you agree that it is only fair that we, the victors in this fight, are allowed some information from you? And like it gives this like very slow cat blink to like seal the spell in.
Yes, you are right, feline. We friends.
Yes, we're friends. Exactly. Friends tell each other things. In common, Ink looks at Sully and Zen and asks, "What do we want to know?"
Above the table for a second, should we update you a little bit with what happened the last session with what we interrogated, Travis?
Yes, that's why I looked at both of you. I was like, I don't know what you learned.
Go ahead.
we kind of know that they have a temple hidden up into this mountain that is kind of foreboding in our background.
Cool.
And they've been blessed somehow with like the ability
Extra
to
sentience.
yeah, with like being able to talk and organize themselves, and they're basically worshiping some feminine deity that has 5 heads
And 5 sets of eyes.
and 5 sets of eyes, and
Super evil.
super duper evil.
Super duper evil. And we
We haven't been able to get the name of this deity. Maybe
they're
that's
preparing for something.
Yeah, but they're preparing for something to bring her back, unleash her, so on and so forth. That kind of
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Cool.
pretty much most of what we know. So
thing. Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
say, are there any traps along the way to this temple?
Mhm.
Are there any like secrets about trying to get in?
Mhm.
And any other tactical information is like what Zendark would say.
Love that.
And I could probably assist you or help you with your interrogation, either through persuasion, preferably, or I guess intimidation, because I also speak Draconic.
Cool. Love that. Yeah, so Ink is very charmingly going to say, it would be so great, since we're such good friends now, to know if there are any traps on the way to your headquarters where your very wonderful deity lives. Slow blink.
Maracanesetano, as it speaks in Draconic. Our Lady does not live in the Mystic Mountains. She must be reborn, but our master lives there.
Oh, who's your master? Sounds cool. Slow blink. Everything Ink says in Draconic. It's like this Draconic voice comes out, and this like very cute little like kitty blink accompanies it.
Our master is of the same flesh, the same species of Our Lady. A young but powerful flying lizard. A dragon.
I answer in Draconic. Did you just say a dragon?
I don't talk to you. I talk to friend.
Yeah, but it is a good question that has been asked by Sully. Are you talking about a dragon by chance?
Yes, there's a dragon with flesh and scales of white.
In common. Cool. We got a white dragon. Great. Great. I'm not doing my character voice. Hold on. So we have a white dragon. Great stuff for us for sure. Cool. Uh-oh. So that's gonna be fun. And then back in Draconic. So yeah, the place that your master is in. What's it like? Your cool HQ where you learn to speak. By the way, so beautifully. Tell us about it. Terrain, any traps, anything like that?
You are far too kind to one such as myself, friend. Yes, we have traps for interlopers who wish to intrude upon our domain. A temple that we have built with the power of the Queen of Our Lady. We wish to raise monuments and stories of her history, cursed with illusions, unless you know where to look. Only through the power of to see through what is false can you make it past, or luck, if you so have that.
Well, that's a really smart way to protect yourselves, just so you know. I do want to know, because I'm so very interested in what we're talking about here. Your lady, what is her name? She sounds so intriguing and powerful and wondrous. I just love to know what you call her.
The Gnoll looks up at you and has a strange blank look on its face.
Our Lady.
And looks like it's about to regurgitate.
Our Lady. Our Lady's name is
Tiam. And as it's about to finish saying it, you look and see the body of the Gnoll illuminate, like the stomach, as if something bright is glowing inside of his stomach. You look around really quickly, and all the bodies that you have dispatched, where the people are either inspecting or the Stormbringers are carrying and try to remove, all begin to glow. And you hear Matt, as every single corpse inside of the town explodes.
Fuck.
I'll need everyone to make dexterity saving throws,
God
please.
damn it. Shouldn't have
Welcome
asked.
back.
Shouldn't have asked. Oh well. I just wanted to know. Dexterity. Hello.
And I will make one for Dullahan.
Oh boy. Welcome back, Bad Rolls.
Sully, your roll.
I believe that was an 18.
Succeed. Zendark, your roll.
17.
Succeed. Dullahan rolled a 12. That is a failure. And Ink,
Hey.
that is a failure. So, those of you who succeeded will take half damage, and you can apply it, or I can apply it for you, of 3d6 fire damage. So if you're resistant to fire, you can apply that even further. 10 points of fire damage as the explosions go off, destroying sections of the town as you hear the screams of the people. Ah! Town folks get blasted back and fall, bodies like rag dolls against the edges of all the buildings that begin to incinerate and ignite from the explosions of every body of gnolls. Out in the distance, you can hear the cries of the Stormbringers who are carrying the bodies as they are exploded, body parts flying everywhere as this town that was already beaten up is now in shambles. You see debris falling down in fires that are lit around, swearing to burn the entire town as you just the smoke clears and ash and soot covers everyone's face and you say and there's cries of people as you all get up from being knocked down and just see piles of just blood goo and ash.
Are there any people around that we can see that like are still alive and in pain and could use help?
Oh yes, all around you.
Okay, I'll rush over and try and help them.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. I'm not proficient or anything in medicine, but I will help however I can.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. You guys get up from, and who needs me to apply the damage?
I did myself.
Okay.
Uh,
And do you have evasion? Because you would take no damage in that case, Sully.
I don't know if I'm leveled up high enough yet for that.
Oh, okay. Well then.
I think that comes later, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no problem. So I'll apply it. So you take 5 damage. And Ink, did you already give your damage?
I didn't, no.
Okay, and yeah, all right. You're looking hurt. Dullahan is just holding one arm. He has 2 hit points left.
Oh, boy.
As after taking this blast, you see people around. Yes, you can go ahead and roll me medicine checks, or you can cast a spell to heal them. Either one.
I think we should heal Dullahan.
Yeah. I'm going to
Before he
cast
dies.
Cure Wounds on Dullahan.
Alrighty.
You saved me with that earlier as well, so I appreciate you.
Oh, yeah, no worries. Listen, I picked it because we need it. Boop. So, do I need to target Dullahan to do this,
Yeah,
or
you can open
Yeah.
up the combat tracker, the 2 swords, and control left click his name, and I will confirm if you are targeting him. Yes, you are. And go ahead.
boom? I'm gonna get you, buddy. Don't worry, I gotcha.
And just go
For
ahead.
10 points of healing, please.
Did it rolled?
Yeah, 3d6.
Oh. Well, no. That's the GM.
Oh.
That wasn't me. You have to
Oh,
hit the
yeah.
cast button or the heal
Oh, beans. Okay. Cast. Heal. There we go.
button. Okay. 4 points of healing to
4
Dullahan.
healing. I know it's not much, Dullahan, but that is better than death, right?
I'm fine. Tend to the other people. As he points to everyone else on the
Yeah.
ground.
Let's go do medicine checks.
All right, group medicine check, please.
I would like to cast guidance on myself as I try and aid these people.
Nice.
All right.
Ooh.
I will
Nice.
also roll a medicine check if possible.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe I should
Well,
become a cleric.
I
Maybe
do
Sully
the
shouldn't.
opposite of help.
I will also, let's see if we can even this out. Let's roll a medicine check for Dullahan. Though I don't know if he wants me rolling for him. Let's see. Ooh, 16.
Oh, good.
Okay. Yeah, all right. So you all run on over and see the bodies of the people who are just crying out in pain. Many of them have already expired from the explosions. The houses crumbling down as you pull many of them away from the rubble before it crashes onto them. You bandage up as best you can the wounds or apply dirt and ointment and things that you see around you to the burns as people. I will say you could have saved more, you know that, with your healing, but you just weren't quick enough. You wasn't proficient enough with your healing skills, as you're only able to save about half the people who were on death's doors, unfortunately, as they're all just kind of crawling to the middle of the town square. Thank you. Thank you. What do you guys do?
In a moment of downtime, I'm going to take the pearl that I had, Pearl of Power, and hold it and just rub it and say the activation phrase and reabsorb the mana within it and gain back the spell slot.
Alrighty. It glows and you absorb the magic, regaining your power.
Is there like anything on fire? Like the house is on fire?
Yes. Most. Yeah, the Stormbringers are trying to put it out as well. They have run down, as you've been healing everyone. It's taken at least 10 minutes to you to grab and apply. The Stormbringers have run down. Just everyone calm down. Oh, put out the flames. And like the casters they have are just casting like level 1 frost bolts and things like that, and water and ice skills to try to put it out, or just grabbing water from the fountain in the middle of the town and just sprinkling it or throwing it onto the flames.
Sully, what should we do? This wasn't a part of our plan.
I know. I'm not sure. I don't have anything to put out fire. Oh, wait.
And I turn to my stone elemental and I command it to
Go and grab as much snow as you can. Start throwing it on the flames. We need to get these fires out now.
and oh god, the creaking of stone.
Creaking of stone agrees and then proceeds to collect the snow on the ground.
I look to Sully and I'm like, I could potentially help, but I'll tap myself out. Should I use it for the flames or save it?
Well, are we going to go to this temple tonight or tomorrow?
At this rate, I probably all should need some time to recuperate. Right?
And we should focus on getting this town back together. That is the primary goal of what we were hired for.
You're right. With that said, then I will like run up to like one of the houses that look aflame and start channeling and casting the Rhymes Binding Ice. It's a 30-foot cone of it's like a mini cone of cold to try and like get like frost winds to like help put out the cold there, or help put out the flames. And it's my last second level spell that I just got back from my pearl.
Okay, so you go to one of the largest areas of flames, where it seems to be igniting other things around it, casting your ability. Ooh.
I got an idea. Sorry, can I do something?
Yes.
I'm gonna call for Mirage, or call for Allure.
Okay.
And have her carry me up above, and then I'll cast it like down on the flames and try and blow them out from up above.
Okay.
Much better.
So you go ahead and call out for Allure, and there's a mirage, a shimmer in the snow and in the sky, in the air, and pulling out in a beautiful array of twilight colors is your twilight dragon that appears next to you. And as you mount and go into the sky, you begin casting your conish frost ability, and with that vantage and using your dragon, you put out a good chunk of the flames in the air.
Awesome.
And the earth elemental then picks up throwing snow, just piles and piles. The snow is falling heavy at this point, just piles of snow using its earth abilities, and tossing it onto the building. Some buildings are getting damaged as there are rocks in it, but for the most part it's doing more help than harm, as between all of you, the flame and the Stormbringers, the flames are put out in this vicinity, causing and you definitely saved the town from any damage that it would have gotten had you not acted upon it. After you guys finish, you see a familiar armored halfling woman, running down of Liliana as she goes. Sorry, Lillian. As Lillian runs down, the fuck happened here? What's going on? So many. How's everyone? Is everyone okay? Shit.
I think all the people are okay. The gnolls, not so much. Something happened and they all just burst into flame.
I know. They broke in. They broke into our headquarters. They fucking were underneath. There's an underground passage. This was all a ploy. They wanted that gnoll to become captured. Fuck.
Is everyone okay there?
No. We've lost so many of my people. And then, all of a sudden, the bodies just exploded. Oh, by the fucking 9. She looks distressed, and you can now see like the age, her older age upon her, as she holds over and just clutches her heart. Please, you there? And she points to the other Stormbringers. Help the people. Put out that flame. Go quickly. Make sure the defenses are still strong. We don't want to take another attack tonight. You 4. Thank you. I don't know where we would have been if it wasn't for you. I may have judged you harshly when we first met, but you fought with tooth and nail to defend Remkali. I appreciate you.
Well, I don't think our job here is done quite yet. If it is not too much to ask, we'd like to rest here tonight, get some sort of lodgings, and then continue our work. To find out where these things came from and get to the bottom of it.
Are you sure? So far, my Stormbringers are getting a hold of the situation, but you all look worse for wear, especially you. As she points over to Dullahan. You should probably rest. You've done more than enough.
We've probably done enough tonight.
Yes, but...
Tomorrow is a new day.
And if we do not discover the source and put an end to the creation of sentient gnolls, more will just keep coming. It seems they have a mission to bring this... like, Ink doesn't say the name, even though they know it, because they're like, they said the name, and that's what happened last time, so no thank you. This being they're trying to summon into existence. We can fight the symptom here, or we can cure the problem there.
Summoning a creature. Were you able to get more information from the gnolls?
Yes, they have a second in command, a master that seems to be a white dragon, and the gnoll told me the name of the deity, and when they did, that's when everything exploded. So I'm not saying it.
By the 9. A deity, you said?
A creature of great power. And then Ink pulls out like a piece of parchment and types up and writes up the name of the deity and just kind of like holds it like out real quick. Like, I don't know. I feel like maybe the gnolls were booby trapped, but just to be safe, this, and writes the name. It was Timut, right? Timut?
No.
No.
No, it's Tiamat.
DM, after hearing that name, can I make like some sort of check for that?
You can roll now. You can roll a history check at advantage because you rolled pretty high in your last one. You just couldn't get the name.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
With a natural 20, I recall all of the history of Tiamat being locked into the 9 hells.
Hell yeah.
Or
this
whatever.
Tiamat is not the canon Tiamat. No. You remember now. With your sister used to always have you study, and a good assassin must know everything about the lore of the land and know about their target. And you remember reading in one of the books in the Half-Light Order's library on the 9 hells, specifically on the entities that run these 9 hells, and the word Tiamat. Tiamat was a usurper, a twin to an ancient deity long forgotten, not part of the 9, by the name of Bahamut, you believe. They were interlocked into a war with each other, casting Tiamat down to the 9 hells where she reigned. And then there was the whole cataclysm, what caused the new era, as you are in Era 3. Some type of battle between heroes who became gods or became champions. Another faction war with dragons. It's all a jumble, but you know that Tiamat was the primary adversary, or the primary enemy against the forces of good who were being led by Bahamut, the dragon god.
And this is all of the stuff that I recant to my group, kind of laying levity to the fact that Tiamat is the great evil that caused a lot of the problems that we see today. Whereas like the results of today are because of the problems of Tiamat.
This is quite the conundrum.
Yeah.
Do you think that this is something we should report back to Lucian?
I do, but I also think that we don't really have time to just leave and come back for these people, for this white dragon that's here.
I'm not saying we should leave, but we should at least relay the information this evening.
Oh, we still have our charge on our sending stone, correct?
Yes.
I think so. Okay. I agree. Perhaps we can finish helping people here this evening, find a place to rest, and then call Lucian and prep for this white dragon. Do you think he will come back? Like, what are we expecting?
Well, I fear that as long as this white dragon is able to, they're gonna keep trying to bring this deity back to life, back into this plane of existence, pulled out of the 9 hells, and that's not good. So yeah, we should probably stop this dragon guy.
How proficient are you in fighting dragons? I agree, but I don't want to overestimate our ability. We should not go in underprepared.
Agreed. I feel like having a discussion with our professor would be beneficial. maybe see if there's anything in the libraries of the Fractal Sanctorum he could dig into, or any helpful information on fighting or defeating a dragon, or maybe, I doubt it highly because it is the Fractal Sanctorum we're talking about, maybe sending us some reinforcements. But you know what? I don't think that's going to be I think we're just relying on Lucian over there.
Agreed.
So salty.
So,
So
Lehan,
salty about the school.
do you
Yeah.
have a method of contacting your former teacher?
Faustus? No, and I don't want to talk to him anyway.
Okay, fine. I just figured we could use all the help we could get in this situation.
Well, I'm the Slayer. So, why don't we just slay some dragons then?
Well, we're not going to slay anything tonight.
Yeah, I'm a little worse for wear.
Yeah, everything kind of hurts, so no dragons tonight, friends.
No, we slayed some gnolls tonight, which was quite enough.
Yes.
Look at this. You look. Lillian looks around her. I can't believe gods. Oh, and she covers her mouth before she says it. Gnolls and dragons. This it's fucking terrible. Look at this town, Myron-Kali. I can only imagine what's happening over in the other towns. I have to send guards. I know you've done so much for us. Magoo's, was it?
Yes.
Yes.
Would you be able to venture, just only if you've been ready, into the Mystic Mountains? Gather as much information. You are a lot better prepared than we are here. We have to stay here and repair the town and defend ourselves, but after seeing what you've done here tonight, I think you are best to travel into the mountains. I'll even increase your pay. 1,000 gold instead of the 800 promise. It's all we have, but it's worth it.
I think that is a deal we can make.
That's very gracious of you, all things considered.
Agreed.
We will. We were speaking earlier, and I think our plan is to set off in the early morning hours after a few hours rest tonight. We definitely need some time to recuperate after this evening's battle.
Yes.
Well, the Wanderer's Refuge has been destroyed, but you're welcome to stay. And she looks around, and there's like really everything has been damaged at some point. The mayor's lodge, I think, has been untouched, and we'll be sending those who need homes there for lodging. If you're welcome to join them.
Oh, that would be lovely.
We understand this town needs to rebuild. Unfortunately, we cannot assist with that right away, but we are fine with our bedrolls in enclosed office. That's
Yes.
fine.
Out of the elements is perfect. That's all we really need for
Yeah.
a good sleep.
Well, you know your way to the mayor's lodge. I'll stay here and gather what little we have left of our forces. Gods and devils, deities. And she whispers to herself as she walks off, aiding anyone else who happens to need it. But for the most part, you guys have secured the town and healed those who were in dire needs.
If we encounter anyone along the way that needs healing, forgot about my pouch of emergency healing.
Oh,
Oh, that one.
So I got two charges to cure wounds on any and all people who needs them. First come, first serve.
No.
Alrighty. You don't have to use it for the most part.
Yeah.
Everyone has healed everyone up from the dying status. Though, as you walk through the town, heading towards the mayor's lodge, you can just see this scene of turmoil and pain as people are helping each other up from the flames and the smoke. That people are scarred and burned. And you see people holding their limbs and or looking over the bodies of their loved ones as they cry. This is like ground zero from a massive attack by these gnolls, and whatever creature used whatever spell to cause their bodies to explode. You finally walk up the stone pathway and see the virtually undamaged lodge, although there's a rows of people making their way to the mayor's lodge, as you see the mayor out there handing out blankets and saying, this way, and are pulling people in one by one, two by two, as much as he can, as fast as he can, into the large minor mansion. Notices you all walking up. And he, going up to a guard, he hands over all the things he had in his hand. Please take care of them. And he runs over to you. Hello. Oh my goodness. MGUs. Thank the Nine, you're here. I heard what you've done for the town. Thank you so much.
It was our pleasure. We always intended to save this town and citizens.
Yes, but we still have more to be done in order to fully see to the safety of your town and its citizens.
Thank you. You've done so much as is. I wasn't expecting this kind of devastation. And who knows that they'll bring more.
We are taking care of that. We have been making plans and strategizing. We have gained a lot of information this night. We just need to rest.
Please, if you make your way up there, we've given the bigger rooms to all the refugees, but I do have a small little workspace that you all can kind of fit in. Do you mind sleeping on the floor, though?
That's fine. We
We
have
do
our
not
bed
mind.
rolls.
No, we're good.
Oh, excellent. Okay, I need to head back to my people. Oh, thank you again so much. Thank you. And he runs off and continues to help all the townspeople who are making their way to this lodge. So, what would you like to do?
Well, I think the first thing we should do is send our message.
Ink, I think you have the stone.
I certainly do. Maybe we should go somewhere a little off the beaten to chat with Lucian.
Yes, let's find the office that the mayor mentioned, and we'll go look for that real quick.
Okay.
And get settled.
Mm-hmm.
So you step inside the building, and you see that it's just full of people who are holding up cups of hot liquid and drinking it, some type of coffee or tea. You can feel just the melancholy as you make your way up to the stairs. Searching around and following the mayor's directions, you can see where the door is open, and it clearly is his office. Small room, like a 10 by 10. It will be a tight squeeze, but you all can sleep on the floor, though there is a table, a bookshelf here, and a small desk. You can easily close the door and lock it if you wish.
We do that.
Okay. So
Ink pulls out the sending stone and reaches out to Lucian. Oh, come on, pick up. Oh, please. I need you, bud.
you can feel that the sending stone has made its connection, and you can use your 25 words when ready.
It's the Magoos. gonna fight a white dragon. Please do research on that or send reinforcements if you can.
You hear a response. A white dragon. Why? What have you guys gotten yourselves into? I don't know if I can send reinforcements, but don't do anything stupid.
See, I called it. Not gonna send us any help with this white dragon situation. They want the gnolls gone, but they won't send. School's bananas. That's not on the sending stone. That's just to the others in the room.
There is then another hit. So the sending stone has been used. You then hear a ping in your head, Ink. I'm casting the sending spell. You need to tell me more. Why are you going against a white dragon? What happened with your gnolls? And
Ink explains the situation with the gnolls.
And how we killed them all.
Now we killed them, and then it ends with, and then one of them said the name of the deity they're trying to call, and all their guts exploded.
so Lucian is high level caster, so he constantly just keeps casting the sending spell to get your entire story out within the 25 words. And the last, then he returns another sending that you can respond to. I understand the state that Roncalli is in. Look, I don't want you to get into danger, but if you feel that you must pursue this, be careful and only for reconnaissance. Collect information and then come back here.
You got it, Teach.
He sends one last sending. I am serious, Ink. Don't do anything stupid. I don't want to lose anyone.
Anyone else?
Oh my god!
Is that your reply, else?
No. God, no. Oh God, no. Ink would never. But Ink absolutely says it out loud in the room when that last semester comes. He goes, else.
Do we know that? Are you repeating everything that's happening, or are we just watching you have this inner monologue with yourself?
Oh, does
your
the
head.
sending stone not talk out? I just
No.
thought the sending stone talked out loud.
Oh no, it's all in the caster's
Oh, it's all in my
head.
mind. Oh yeah, no.
We're just watching you get real angry, and then
and then go
yeah.
else, and then looks at everybody and goes, "None of you heard that, did you?"
No.
Okay. Then Ink sort of breaks down the instructions, and we are just to gather information about the white dragon and not do any fighting. And honestly, I'm gonna trust Lucian on this because I was already feeling pretty overwhelmed about taking on a white dragon. So
Got
maybe
it.
we just go take a peek.
So
I
we
agree.
go and we kill this white dragon.
No.
No.
Well, you heard the knoll. At least, you did, Ink. It said it
Yeah.
was young. It's not a full adult.
Yeah, but that's still a pretty awful order.
It's not ideal.
Yeah. Well, there's always the option to do both. If we go recon, and Ink kind of thinks in their brain and goes, "Professor, are you still there?"
No response.
Okay, cool. It's in case the eavesdropping is happening.
Dropping no eaves.
Hey, Lucian, don't be dropping no eaves, please, and thank you. And Ink says, "Well, we could always do the reconnaissance thing, and based on our reconnaissance, fight it. So we gotta go either way. So let's go. We should be prepared to fight anyway, because who knows? We might set off a trap, and then we're just there anyway. So, but I think we should go with the goal in mind of intel first." Fighting second. Yeah? Only if we have to.
I think that sounds like a plan. we should try and not make ourselves known.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Is that going to be okay with you, Dullahan?
Well, if anything approaches us, then I can't make any promises, but I'll do whatever you guys want for now.
Then I think we have it.
What time is it right now, DM?
It is about a couple hours after sundown, so probably like 7, 8 p.m. ish.
Okay.
Maybe more like 7 because it's winter. Sun goes down a lot earlier.
Do you think we should just rest here, or should we go do something else and maybe still help some of the refugees and people that were affected?
I mean, the last time I tried to help, it didn't go so well, so.
Yeah, perhaps we should
Yeah.
just prepare and be our best selves for tomorrow.
Yes, I think the elders often have a phrase in a sinking ship when the life-preserving oxygen bubbles descend. You put them over your head first, and then over the others. And I think we're in sort of one of those moments.
You can't help yourself. You have to help yourself before you can help others.
Exactly. And I am in no position to be of much service in this condition. So I propose we rest.
I am not opposed.
I think that's our best option.
I would then like to take off our backpack and bedrolls and say I would like to weave some aid into your clothing. Can I have your jackets as we rest this evening?
Yes, of course. And ink supplies.
Or your outer layer, whatever you have. And as Zendark is we're resting, and because it's we're not gonna go to sleep at 7 o'clock, so we're gonna hang out for a bit. You see, I pull out long knitting needles, but an arcane single thread appears, and you can see as I start to stitch it, the clothings, I've touched each of them, starts to have a light glow, and I am using my advanced 5th edition persistent mending ability. And as we take this long rest, I can choose up to 6 creatures who rest with me, including myself, and a piece of their clothing becomes enchanted with the persistent mending effect. So it will constantly fix itself if it becomes physically damaged for the next 12 hours. And it also has, I'm imbuing within it the benefits of the coat effect, which says in either hot or cold, so I'm choosing cold, we gain expertise dice on Constitution saving throws made to resist this kind of weather. So I'm anticipating a white dragon might have really cold weather. So your layers, your clothings will be a little extra advantageous for you. So as I rest this evening, you see I'm arcane weaving and enchanting our clothes tonight.
Very nice. So, Dark, you go ahead and gather everyone's clothes and begin enchanting them one by one with this new element as you infuse it with your own magical prowess and give them more of a defense against the cold.
My grandmother taught me a really fantastic sequence, and I've used it as a primer in all of my techniques as I'm weaving and creating a pattern.
Wow, that's really lovely. And Ink is watching the weaving happen. He goes, "That's really lovely pattern work you're doing." And Ink like starts falling asleep watching. It's like very satisfying. It's just like Ink closes their eyes, starts drifting to sleep.
All right. So Nink, you fall asleep, exhausted from the day's events. Where the Dullahan will also proceed to get to a corner and bundle up and fall asleep. Sully, what do you wish to do?
I do pretty much the same thing. I had a long day, as did all of my companions. And so I give Zendarik my outer leather jacket, leather coat, and drift off to sleep.
All right. And then Darik, as you complete this task, how long does it take? Does it say a time?
It's like when I do it's like when I'm, because I have the mending ability, when I finish a long rest as a part of resting, I've casted mending on.
So you go ahead and start to place them down with the last bit of your energy, fusing it with the magic. Exhausted from all the magical energy that you've expended today, is there anything you wish to do before you fall asleep? All right. So you all, feeling the toll and the weight of today, quickly and easily fall asleep. The sounds of the townspeople below you dissipating and trailing off as new sounds of silence in your dreams encompass your senses. Lightning strikes. As in dark, you awaken your eyes in a room full of darkness. You turn to your left and to your right and don't see your allies anywhere. All you see is just a vision of what looks to be a desecrated temple of some sorts, ruins around. A large figure in the darkness with 5 sets of eyes looming over, as if searching. The eyes then cast to the left, and you follow them as well, and you see what looks to be a familiar porcelain androgynous person wearing a black suit and bat-like wings. As you recognize Radaman standing there.
You motherfucker.
Have you collected the champions?
That multi-eyed face begins to speak.
My queen. No. I am still on my journey. Dealing with Seraphim was quite the ordeal, but I regather my strength. I will return to the material plane. Have you already imbued your shards of greed? Yes. The shards are in the hands of those who will imbue it with its power. Soon I will have what I need to return. But it seems we have an intruder in our midst.
As all eyes shift directly to you, Zendarik, and a dragon's maw, 5 of them, open up, and you just see a collection of flame, ice, acid, shadows, all different elements, and lightning collect and shoot as they launch towards you, and you just hear a "Ah!" as you wake up, and all of you immediately awaken to the sounds of screams coming, a scream coming from the outside, and your door just gets flung open, broken open, as you see the injured, like after bashing the door and injured the mayor. As he sits there, Eliana, she's gone. She's gone after the nose. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
God
Oh,
damn her.
oh my goodness.
Well, that is a wrap on tonight's episode of Descent into the Void Campaign 2. It seems that maybe Eliana has taken the note. You may not know this, Rachel, but Dullahan left a note somewhere and said that, hey, if you want to go ahead and enact your revenge, this is where the gnolls are. But don't do it.
Yeah.
And looks like she might have gone. A weird vision of who we now know is Tiamat and Radaman, who have noticed Zendaric's portent or abilities, and, well, a whole entire journey as you all have completed a long rest. And not only complete a long rest, but level 5.
Yay!
Congratulations, you have reached level 5. You're going to get a ton of new things, not only from the normal Dungeon Dragon 5th edition, but also from the new level up 5e. You'll have a whole shit ton of things that we're going to go add to your sheets, and you're going to need, because you're going, it sounds like, into the Lion's Den, or the Gnoll's Den
Yep.
in this case. But before we conclude, why don't we do what we love to do at the end of all our sessions, which is the socials, stars, and wishes. So, if you don't mind, starting off with Travis this time, why don't you give us your socials, your star, and your wish for the next few sessions?
Oh my goodness, I'm so traumatized from this drama. My social is OMG, it's Travi. I'm still on the bird. I'm waiting for the blue skies to arrive. So send me a DM if you got them codes. But you can find me here on A Tale of D20s. My star, I think I'm going to give it to Sully this time for all of the fun, cool actions we've had, taking out them gnolls and let me warp him across a battlefield to fight for me when a gnoll got in my face. So, and my wish is to get time to copy down some 3rd level spells in that book, because, you know, wizard needs a few hours, so we might need to delay this mission a bit now that we're stronger. No. We'll get back to this school eventually. I don't know, want to show off our level 5 powers now, so maybe some more battle.
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, unless you want to leave Eliana to her to her own vices.
Bye, girl. Bye. You ain't a part of this
I'm sure
contract.
I'm sure Dalian will feel guilty.
That's for Dullahan to feel bad about.
That's
then.
for Dullahan to feel bad about.
Rachel, social stars and wishes.
Yes, please find me all over the socials, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, the Terrible Bird app, and even here on Twitch under the handle I am Rachel Quirky. I'm doing stuff and things.
Whoa.
Mostly I'm just posting a song a day over on my Instagram stories. I think it's pretty pleasant. Come listen to what I'm listening to. What's
It has
fueling
been quite enjoyable.
my days. You know, it's been very mushy. for reasons. Yeah, and thank you, Omar, for running a campaign. And I would like to give my star to Zeki for also speaking Draconic with me, and having a cute little moment where the Knoll's like, "No, fuck this guy."
Yeah, right. Like I got sassed out by.
You
this
got real
fucking
sass.
Noel.
I thought that was really, I thought that was super duper fun. And my wish is to figure out level 5 and play in that space and see what cool stuff Ink can do with a new level.
Yay!
Awesome. I can't wait. Bards get a lot of cool stuff too.
Yeah, I love, like, a bard's kind of tough at the beginning, where it's kind of like, it's not like it's stuff you do. And the level 5, like, I was a level 9 bard, but by the time I was done playing, I was just like, I get to do everything now. Holy shit! I'm so excited.
And you get those cool new like hymns and stuff through.
Oh
level
yeah,
5e,
I'm so excited to just really dig into all the fun ways I can make Ink very special.
Ooh, can't wait. Okay, and last but not least, Zeki, social stars and wishes.
Socials, you can find me everywhere, from T2 to Threads to the bluest of skies to theXiest of X's, I suppose. At Zektown, you can find me everywhere there. As far as a star, I would like to give it to Zendaric Travis for being able to have like charmed that Knoll and like kind of running some like diversionary stuff to like get us in better position for things, including like zapping me forward. I thought that was really cool, and I was not expecting it, so give you that for that one. And then for my wish, I wish that this young warrior doesn't get us in more trouble, because I feel like we agreed to not fight this white dragon, but they're gonna get us wrapped into it because we're gonna have to go and rescue. So that is that's where I foresee things going. So yeah, that's everything.
Awesome. Yeah. I won't say anything. I don't have a meta moment for that one. You'll have to find out next time. But all right, but by count, I believe, Zektown, you get the star.
Ooh, I got my first star.
Awesome. So you go ahead and apply that, and then you can use that. You get up to 2, and you can use that as your inspiration for your ability, not prophecy. What am I having a blank on? Your destinies. If you have something that says you need to use an inspiration or roll, you use that to empower that, or just to reroll any roll of your choice, including your allies or the enemy or yourself. All right. So, well, my meta moment would be, yes, Zeki was right. It is a young dragon, and you guys are level 5, but young dragons still are pretty tough. And the Knoll did say it was a special young dragon. And now we know, there you go, is revealed. As if you didn't know before, Tiamat seems to be the overlooming entity working with Radaman. Yeah, but just because you know, it's kind of like the rise of Tiamat. Like, you can still stop her, or maybe you won't. Who knows? Well, I have no idea. We'll have to find out.
Maybe we'll help Tiamat.
Yeah, maybe we'll be forever changed.
But we got other names thrown in there, and as you can see, I love dragons, so yes, this is a very dragon-oriented campaign. But who doesn't love dragons and dungeons?
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
Yeah.
But as always, you can catch everything A Tale of D20s at www.ataleofd20s.com, or you can find us on all the social medias, including the Skies, the Threadies, at A Tale of D20s. We will not be around next week. I will be at Gen Con working with Magpie, dressed up as Aang, running Avatar Legends TTRPG, and lots of pictures and all that coming there. But we'll probably have a rerun, and then I think we might have a Radiant Citadel, Travis.
We'll see.
Okay, we'll definitely see. But it should be quite the time next week. So why don't we go ahead and raid Declan over at D8 Dungeon as they're going ahead and doing the Trans Lives charity, which they've been doing amazing, and Declan is running this, and you'll see he's an amazing DM. So please stay tuned as we raid over to them. But with that being said, yes.
I was just gonna say, help Declan get a sweet tattoo
Sweet
by
tattoo.
donating to that charity if you can. So.
Oh my
Ink
goodness.
says, "Help Declan get ink."
Yes. Declan will hate that we said that, but do it. And also helps out trans lives, so which is an amazing thing to help out for. So with that being said, from the first chapter to the last page, be kind to one another, spread love, and we will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, babies.
Oh, looks like we have 5 seconds. 4,
Oh,
3,
oh,
3.
oh,
Two.
I don't know what to do with this empty
Bam.
space.
Love.
Ah!